They played against each other this summer. He went for they both went for over 30 points.
Okay, you guys streaming. Let's get ready.
Played in Vegas. You know they don't play much defense in those things. He's serious, man. I'm telling you. Everybody want him. Think he's gonna end up going to Duke. Okay. All right. We should be. Why?
2 o'clock.
What's going down? There we go.
Ready when you are,
Yeah, we should be now.
Go ahead, Ken.
Here we go.
Excuse me, thank you. What up, Book? What up, Book? Facebook.
You are now listening to the Real Game Sports Show on Villa Cooler Radio with your boys, Cal B. Easy and Big Marcus.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out.
What up, what up, what up? This is The Real Game, the game inside of a game, the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. This is your guy, Cal B. Easy, and rolling with me when he soon as he plug up his microphone is that guy, Mr. I Get Stung in the Neck by These Bees, Mr. Marcus. What's good, sir?
What's up, man?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm
How
good.
you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man.
Feeling okay. Riders, man, my boy got stung by a bee just a moment ago.
Man, like 10 minutes ago, man.
Yeah, just got here. Guess you got that sweet honey for him, huh?
Man, I'm glad I was smoking a blunt.
Oh, here we go. He wanted to get high too. Facebook, what it do? But before I go any further, I gotta introduce my cast of characters, man. My guys who bring this show to life. Super producer, Mr. Who King himself, Cam King. What it do, sir?
Gravy Train, Cal Be Easy. You know what?
What's up?
I still got it.
You still
You
got it.
still got it, man.
Coming to a theater near you pretty soon.
Mr. Fundamentals.
Mr. Fundamentals. We call him big fundamentals over here. Yes,
Man.
sir.
Get it right now, Black.
That's okay.
Representing the 40-year-olds, man.
I already
I appreciate
holding
that
it down.
shit, man. I appreciate
Already.
that.
Hey, that's coming soon, man. That's coming soon.
Put something in my heart, man. Touch my heart, man.
Already. And last but not least, the guy who pushed the buttons, get everything up and down through this avenue that we drive on. The engineer himself, the guy, London the Great. How you doing, sir?
Yeah.
There it is. That's all you need from him. That's all you need. And I guess I know you looked at me. I know.
You always forget
I always forget about the statistician.
He's the only paying employee.
He's the only paid employee.
At Villa Cooler, period.
Absolutely. Only paid employee out of our pockets. Dylan, what's up, sir? How you doing?
Doing great.
Good job. Way to speak into the microphone. Facebook, what it do, man? We are live. We are super live. Appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in and always turning up with your boys. And VillaCoolerRadio.com. Appreciate y'all also for holding us down, man, while we navigate through these swampy waters. What's next? What we got? Villa Cooler Radio app. We got to go through all of that. Got to go through all the gauntlet of how they going to get to us.
iTunes store. And right now, Amazon. But in probably a couple of days, you'll be able to go to the Google Play Store.
Download the apps.
Download the app.
Check us 24/7, man.
Man, make sure you check out the YouTube page.
YouTube page as well.
Villa
and
Cooler Media.
Villa Cooler Media. Villa Cooler Media. You're going to check out everything, all things Villa Cooler. The blog, the real game, Kobe Savage, everything we got going is going to be on Villa Cooler Media, YouTube, and also Twitch.
My motherfucking neck hurt, man.
Yeah, it probably should. You got hit. You got hit pretty good. Let me know.
If I start to do that Wendy Williams on your ass, you know what I'm saying? If I do that Wendy Williams, you know what I'm saying? Just catch me, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
we're
saying?
gonna keep an eye on you. So
Okay,
we're gonna
okay.
definitely keep an eye on you.
Okay.
Hopefully you don't fall out on us.
I'm gonna have to roll some more blunts, man. I gotta meditate.
Keep rubbing that alcohol on there. You might want to get some more of that alcohol.
Yeah, get that alcohol on you. That's gonna keep that swelling
Oh,
back.
okay, nah, I'm good, man. Not doing the show, man. I can't look like I'm hurt.
Yeah, professional.
Yeah.
Don't be
Professional. You gotta
passing
go.
out because the African bee done bit you on your neck.
I don't know if it was African.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, we don't.
I know it's American.
It was in America. It was in America.
With
It
a
was
passport.
Yeah, it was here.
Africanized bees are the worst stuff.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So if you feel
We
yourself,
good, man.
okay,
We good,
if you
man.
feel yourself, we'll take a real quick commercial break. Let's go. Big Marcus, man. It was a good week in sports. It was exciting week in sports. We're gonna get into some good stuff today, man. Football, baseball, basketball. We're gonna get in a little bit of golf. Got a little golf on deck.
Lonzo Ball, shout out to Lonzo Ball.
Yeah,
for the win last night.
we're gonna talk about all that. We got the breezy segments on deck. We got do or die segment on deck, man. We got the best segments on sports radio on deck.
Oh, I went 3-0.
Who?
We got you covered. The best segment on this show is We Got You Covered, man. I went 3-0. You gonna make money with me?
It's a very important segment. You want to make some money. Very important segment.
Yeah,
So,
man.
without further ado, Miss Marcus, let's press the gas, roll the windows up, AC is on. Let's go.
Where we going?
We're gonna go to this World Series talk first. World Series baseball just wrapped up this past week. Houston H-Time Astros got their first World Series win.
My team win, your team didn't.
Well, I said all year that I thought the Dodgers and the Yankees would be in, but the Dodgers made it. Didn't quite wrap that thing up. However, it was a good season. I thought that
A
this
good
World
season?
It was a good season.
Okay.
The Dodgers had a good season, but I'm just saying in general, I thought the World Series brought back some fans to the game.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
So
I agree.
that was my take.
Plus, young talent. There's a lot of young
A
talent.
lot of young talent. Lot of young talent.
But before we get started, man, it was a better. They didn't put a name to it. He put money on game 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6.
He won like 14. I saw that.
And he won over $10 million.
I thought it was $10 million.
Yeah.
He didn't do game 7.
Nah, he didn't touch game 7, but game 4, $400,000, and then game 6 he put $3 million.
That was me. By the way,
I believe.
that was me.
I believe.
That was me. I'm just gonna keep doing the real game though. I'm gonna keep doing the real game. But that was me.
Can you give us a studio?
Listen. The way they pay you, they kind of pay you in increments. So I'm gonna get my money, and we're gonna take care of everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm lying though. But yeah, I saw that, man. I saw 10. I thought it was 14, but 10 million, man, that's not bad. Hell of a bit. Might have been flawed. I don't know.
14 million.
I thought
Appreciate it.
that's what I thought I saw. 14 mil ticket. So, but I want to, as far as the World Series, the Astros wrapped that thing up 4-3. But I want to talk about two things. The Dodgers, best record in baseball. Okay. Was this season not winning the championship a wash? Well, not a wash, but a loss.
Yes.
Why is that?
Put them in the same boat as Golden State 2 years ago when they had the best season ever.
I've heard that comparison.
If you don't win, you don't win.
Yeah.
I thought that the Dodgers was overmanaged. I thought the bullpen was used wrong. There's just a bunch of stuff that I didn't think the players had control over that kind of or may have cost them some of the games.
But I want to touch into the over-managing because I think not to go back into the whole postseason, but I think we saw quite a bit of that, the over-managing. Because the postseason baseball, of course, is different from regular season baseball. And pitchers, of course, are not able to go into the later innings of games for whatever reason. But I think I thought Dave Roberts, the manager of the Dodgers, I thought he probably dropped the ball early in the series, and his bullpen was stretched to its
It was
limits.
taxed. They couldn't do anymore. You know what I'm saying? But you also had who
Gotta talk. Yeah.
Who?
Let me talk about you. Let me take this and run with it.
Okay.
You, game 3, he lasted an inning and a third, gave up 4 earned runs. Game 7, he lasted an inning and a third, gave up 5 runs, 4 earned. He didn't make it out the first and a third inning in both games. That's what you call taxing your bullpen, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But that's Yu Darvish. That's what Texas got, where it takes him a couple of innings to get warmed up. So he might give up two or three runs in the first 2 innings. And then all of a sudden he gets hot or gets warmed up and he can, strike out the whole, from the 4th through the 7th inning, strike out everybody.
That's an interesting point you made because you and I talked earlier this week and we talked about Yu Darvish. Now, the Rangers paid $110 million, give or take, for him when they got him from Japan.
Yes.
But 55 was salary. The other 50 was the fee to the team to get him over here. The question you posed to me was and is Darvish commanding $30 million a year?
Yes, from what I'm hearing that he's going to, or this has hurt him making $30 million.
Well,
year. And you were surprised that he was even.
I don't even think he's in the conversation. Not because of this postseason. Not because this showed me that Yu Darvish is not a postseason pitcher. It was too big for him right now. It was too big. However, he wasn't a $30 million pitcher with the Rangers.
No.
He wasn't even the ace. Even without Cole Hamels, he was our ace because he was the highest paid pitcher. But he didn't have he got all these different pitches, but it's nothing to dominate a game.
Nah, I won't let you go as far as saying he can't dominate a game. Because Yu Darvish can definitely dominate a game.
4 earned runs and 1 1/3.
Hey, man,
4 earned runs and 1 1/3 on the biggest stage. To me, that's not dominating the game. That's being dominated on the biggest game.
That's the 2 games that you see. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen Yu Darvish pitch since he's been with the Rangers. Listen, I like Yu Darvish, and I want him to come back to the Rangers. I want him to come back to Texas. I think we can get him for a fairly decent price. I
don't want him to come back.
Why not?
For what? You just told me he's not a postseason player.
Well, we're not going to go to the postseason yet anyway. Hopefully he can grow and get better with it. However, I think we should be able to get him back for a pretty decent price because it's going to be tough. It's always tough getting pitchers to pitch down here in this heat. Now, I don't think our stadium will be ready next year. So we're going to be outside again. It's tough getting these big pitchers coming down here because it's just hot. Yu Darvish is used to it. Let's get him back here. But there's no way he's going to get $30 million. That's ludicrous.
No.
Ludicrous.
No,
15, 20? Because the market says that. But he's not even that right now.
I give him, I'm around 10, maybe a year.
Well,
I don't know what he was making a year.
Well, his actual salaried contract was a 5-year, $55 million.
So 11 million.
It was 11 mil, and that was a steal. And people looked at the total price because it was 110 at the Rangers.
I look at
paid.
the total price too.
Yeah, well, 50 didn't go to you. 50 went to the actual team that he came on.
I paid the money for you though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Regardless of where the money go, I paid for you. You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying?
I agree.
Like a slave on.
Well, in essence, the contract was a 5-year. If you look at it that way, it was a 5-year, $110 million contract.
No, I'm just gonna say 11 million. You know what I'm saying? You worth 15. I give you 4.
Well, whatever the market says, whatever the market says,
But
like I said.
I really don't want you back.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
we saw what he has done. You know what I'm saying? And that's him. We should know more than anybody what potential Yu Darvish has because we done seen him, and that's just what he do.
Well, real quick before we get out of here, I mean, we are shitting on you. We are shitting, but I do want.
Shitting on you.
Well, we sitting here saying that even myself, I like you, but I'm doing the bad to
Man,
you.
we being real.
Well,
man.
yeah,
It's
well,
the real
well,
game,
I
man.
understand.
The game inside the game.
We are the game inside of the game. That's what we try to give the hottest, dopest, the realest commentary around. But the Dodgers offense, Game 7, because Game 7 in particular, they left 13 on base. They left 13 on base.
I understand that, but 5-0, game over. The game was over before he got started.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
Well, they brought Kershaw in what was that, the fourth?
No,
it's the
third.
third inning. For the next 4 innings, he shut everything down. So the question, and I knew the question was gonna come up. Why not start Kershaw?
Man, that's hindsight 2020, man. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Why Kershaw didn't demand to start? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can say it either way, you know, but it's easy to come out there when you down 5-0 and pitch because you ain't under any pressure. You know what I'm saying? You already game already lost. You already lose 5-0. So you know you're not gonna get blamed.
Right.
So
right.
yeah, you're gonna throw your best stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't look at, you know, he came out and did this. Game 5, he had a 4-0 lead.
And lost it.
And
That's
lost
right.
it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So his track record ain't that good either.
I agree. But you just know the question was gonna come up. That he came in, he shut down, so why not start him? But again, the Dodgers did it the right way. Regular rest. You start, Yu Darvish. You expect after game 3, you only threw 30-some pitches. You expect his arm to be live. You expect him to be hidden. His split finger was awful. He couldn't get any bend on his curve, and everything was coming straight down the middle. That's baseball talk.
Man,
That's baseball
what,
talk.
what I told you, though, is everybody ain't ready for Game 7.
You said that.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't made for a Game 7. You know what I'm saying? And that was the case, man.
Yeah.
You know, it takes them a minute to warm up. In the World Series Game 7, you don't have a chance to warm up.
You don't have time to warm up.
Yeah, you ain't got a chance
I
like
agree.
that. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, every moment's precious.
Yeah, because I was looking for an epic Game 7. However, it turned out to be just a regular baseball game, 5-1. The Houston H-Town Astros. Good shout out, man, for the Astros, man, bringing something down to that region, man. They've been going through quite a bit down there, and we're gonna get into some other things. Okay, got your SP. There's some other things going down with Houston, man. You know, with the quarterback, we're gonna talk about that. But good stuff for H-Town. SP gave me that thing, man. We got to get on out of here, man. We got a commercial break coming up, riders. Catch us on the other side, man. We got some nice fire topics coming through. The breeze is gonna come through in just a moment. So hey, you tune into the real game, the game inside of the game. Let's get to it.
This is The Real Game on VillaCoolRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The real game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolerRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some.
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolerRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
Yo.com. Tell your friends.
What it do, riders, man? We coming back through this thing. Dealing on the board over there, man, got us turned down, but we are turned up. We are turned up in this thing. What it do, Big Marcus? You feeling all right, man?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Keller in the building.
Oh, Keller's in the building.
Yeah,
Keller, man, Keller's it's going down. Hey, like I say, man, don't work hard, work smart. Work smart on this beautiful Saturday evening.
That's your quote.
Huh?
That's your quote?
That's my thing. That's my quote. That's something I live by. I work hard. I work smart. Don't work hard. Big Marcus, man. We just talked about H-Town, man. The Houston Astros getting that World Series, man, for them boys down there, and the guys and girls down in that region. But we're gonna flip the script. We're gonna get into a little football. Now we're gonna kind of turn down to a little sad moment, sad times. It's not sad.
It is, but I don't want to hear it.
You don't want to hear it? I know. I'm gonna talk a little. I know he don't want to hear it.
Yeah. Oh, he hurt.
He hurt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. His feelings are hurt.
Oh, okay.
But we got to get into it, Dylan. We got to bring the riders the real. Deshaun Watson. He went down this week. He went down towards ACL. The freak part about it, Black. The freak part about it is it wasn't in the game. It wasn't even in contact drills.
Y'all talking about practice.
It was practice. It was practice. It was a read. Your favorite play. It was a read option in practice. He was trotting down the field, but nobody after him. He was just, and he failed. He wasn't even in a straight run. He just failed. He got up, had a smile on his face, but wasn't feeling right. Everybody thought, oh, the quarterback failed, but he got up. So everybody said, okay. But he felt a little cringe in his knee. Take him to the back, come back, got a torn ACL. Got a torn ACL, Deshaun Watson. You like that?
Next man up.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I know it's y'all show. I don't mean to do this. But who?
Oh, ain't nobody. They don't have anybody.
Savage?
No, they don't have anybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm done. I won't.
Hey, that was Black from the Block, man. He don't have a mic, but y'all heard him, didn't you? But he lived in Houston for quite some time, so it kind of touched his funny bone.
Yeah, he feeling emotional and
The hotline is open, man. The hotline is open. Hit us up 214-267-8320, 214-267-8320. If you got something you want to say to me and Big Marcus, holler at us and let us know what you think about what we're talking about.
Man, and injuries happen, especially in football, when two men are trying to kill each other. You're going to have injuries, you know what I'm saying? And because players are getting bigger, faster, and stronger, seems like every year, you're going to have freak injuries. You're going to have knee problems, non-contact injuries like this. Man, I was checking out an article, man. The last 3 years, it's been 70 knee injuries.
Well, I'm not surprised by that. Not at all.
And we talking about name players, you know what I'm saying? So this is football. So,
right.
For me, it's next man up. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry it happened to you, but the season goes on.
Well, yeah, the next man up concept is sports. That is sports. However, I think the sentiment is because Deshaun Watson, he's such well liked by opposing players, not just teammates, but opposing players.
I love him.
Yeah, I agree with you. It is next man up. Now, it is next man up. However, I think it just kind of took. I think people just kind of took a sigh, not a sigh, but more like, oh wow, because he was having such a great season. The things he's done in Houston, because you alluded to it on the previous show. Yeah. He put his money together with an outside entity and created avenue to build 180 homes for displaced residents in Houston. Also, he's giving his own game check money to employees of the organization. So I thought that was a big injury to the NFL. However, H-Town, don't put your heads down because this happened to him before. Deshaun Watson tore his knee up in college. Check this out, though, Big Mo. I was doing research.
Are you doing research?
I was doing some research.
Okay.
He's done this before. His first career start, he threw 6 touchdowns. His second start, he had 4 touchdowns, 2 rush, 2 pass. That very third game, guess what happened? Tore his knee up. Guess what happened when he came back? The next 2 years, he took his team to his national championship game. Houston. Don't put your heads down. Don't put your heads down, H-Town.
Well, that's inspirational.
Well, what it's see the beast.
I'm just asking.
I see the beast thing is bothering you.
Nah, I'm just asking, man.
Because you're not thinking.
I'm just asking.
What I'm saying
What
is.
are you saying, man? You predicting the future or something?
What I'm saying is, H-Town, don't get down. He's been hurt before. He's been able to come back, lead his team to greater heights. I expect that with Deshaun Watson. I expect him to come back and lead his team to greater heights. But even with that, the injury thing, I want to talk about that. The NFL has suffered quite a few injuries to some of its major important players. do you think it's just happenstance, or do you think it's just part of the game?
Every year I joke with one of my partners, man, and he always say every year that it seems like it's more and more injuries in the NFL.
Okay.
You know, and then we always look it up, and it's always around the same. You know what I'm saying? It's just the nature of the beast. This year, I think there is a fact that most of your marketable players are getting injured.
Well, speaking to that tone, I kind of created a little list of all injured players. Yeah.
A list.
Just a small list, nothing major. Just a small, like, you know, I got an all, like you have an all pro. You got a call coming through?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and take the call. What we got?
Turn up 5. Turn it up 5.
Hey, what's going on? Caller, it's your boy Cal B Easy, man. Holla at your Villa Cooler. What's good? Caller, you there? Okay, we're just trying to get you plugged in. Hold on. We're just trying to get you plugged in. We ready for you. Just hold on. I think we got it now. Caller said he couldn't wait. That's all right. I understand. Caller, give us a shout back. We just had a few, just a little twinge in the wires, but we good.
You were talking about your list.
Injured, my all injured list.
Okay, right after your list, I'm gonna sum it up real fast without a list. So, okay.
My all injured list is quarterback Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers, Andrew Luck.
Okay.
Now after that, Deshaun Watson. Our running back list, David Johnson, top running back from last year, and also the leading total yards from scrimmage this year, Dalvin Cook, before he went down. He's on my list. Wide receiver, Odell, the great Beckham, Julian Edelman from New England. You know, they missing him up there, but they're still doing good. Left tackle, Joe Thomas, never missed a game in his career. Finally get hurt.
Do you even talk about the left tackles?
Listen, we just
okay.
Real quick, I'm about to be done. I'm gonna switch up. I'm gonna move up because he's trying to rush me. JJ Watt, you know he's on injured reserve.
Yes, sir.
He's on injured reserve. He's been hurt quite a bit lately. He's on one of the best safeties in the game, Eric Baby, who came back from lymphoma cancer. He's on injured reserve, and also we got special teams represented. Dan Bailey, our own Dan Bailey. The NFL has suffered quite a bit of injuries to main players. They get hurt, but these are some main players. What you got to say about that?
Just to sum all that up, the football players you see in commercials, those are the ones that's hurt. Simple as that.
I just went through all of that, and you just hit me with that?
Yeah, the J.J. Watts, Odell Beckham's,
check.
Who else are you
Rodgers,
the Aaron Rodgers,
Andrew,
discount double check. I'm pretty sure Luck got some. You know what I'm saying? So those are the players. So you know, now the tackle and Dan Bailey, Dan Bailey is the best kicker statistic wise in the NFL history. I love Dan Bailey.
Yeah, so don't shit on Dan Bailey, sir.
But for him to
he makes my list.
Be mentioned.
Absolutely. Special teams is SP, did we have a conversation before about special teams being important?
Here we go.
We did.
Okay. Thank you, SP. So I thought special teams need to be mentioned here.
Okay, whatever, man. Okay. But that was my simple way of saying, you know, the football players that are in commercials are the ones that's hurting. That's what's hurting the NFL, and that's why it seems like the injuries are up.
Okay. SP, how much time we got? Because I want to get into one more topic. If not, we're gonna go in. I tell you what, SP.
Got started, man. What topic you want to get into?
Well, I want to talk about the collusion, Kaepernick. I don't know if everybody's aware of it. See, but I need more than the time SP is giving me. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this thing to do or die. And then we're going to come back.
We're going to talk about Cap.
We're going to talk about Cap. We're not so much about Cap, Big Marcus, but we want to talk about cell phone records, email going to, and why it's happening. Okay? Why it's happening. SP, I'm going to go ahead and give you do or die. Come on back with us. Do it.
Do or die. Pick one.
You want to ride in the backseat of a Cadillac, chop it up, do or die.
Okay, all right, let's get right into it. We opened up the show talking about Nolan Ryan, or excuse me, Houston and the MLB playoffs and whatnot. Do or die, Cal B. Easy.
What it do?
Nolan Ryan would be a top-level pitcher in today's era.
Nolan Ryan would be a top-level pitcher in any era. That's a do.
How you feel about that? Why you feel about that?
Because his preparation was his preparation was A1. That's why the Rangers was good when he was here. And that's why your Astros are champions. Why he's there. So A1.
All right, Big Marcus, how you feel about that? Nolan Ryan would be a top-level pitcher in today's era.
Yes, but not because of what B said.
Why you think that? Why you feel that way?
Because anytime you got a fastball, you good.
Okay. All right.
Not because how you know how you prepare.
Well, you know, I'm looking at what he did with the Rangers.
You was serious too, man. It was his preparation for the game.
You know.
I'll go to the next one.
Okay, going on.
Go to the next.
Going on. Let's talk Rangers. Big Marcus, do or die. Rangers need to button up in the office before they become a good contender again.
Man, yes, Rangers need to fire Daniels.
Okay. Just because of the record, I guess?
No, just because he kicked Nolan Ryan out.
I got you. Cal B.
Do they need to change the front office?
Before they become a contender?
No,
again.
that's a die. That's a die. John Daniels is the guy to get it done. However, you know, it's an ebb and flow. Sometimes you're on up. I mean, sometimes you're on down.
Stop giving people excuses.
You segued just a few minutes ago about the NFL and Kaepernick, our favorite subject on the show here. Cal B. Easy.
Yes,
do
sir.
Or die. We need to see more from Kaepernick, one way or the other. Either stand up for my job. I know he got the suit going on, or he just needs to be an activist. Do or die.
I want to see Cap on the field.
Okay.
I want to see Cap on the field. So yeah, we need more. We need to get him back on the field. That's his place of employment. We need to get him back on the field.
Gotcha. Big Marcus, how you feel about it?
Question. So you saying that we need to hear more from him?
Yeah. Does on the period. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to just sue the NFL, or do you want the job back, or do you want to be an activist?
I'm gonna talk about it more when we go into it, but for me, that's a die. He should continue to do what he's doing.
Okay. All right. Let's get one last one in. Cal B. Easy, you hipped me to Zion Williamson before the show.
Yes, sir.
17-year-old out of North Carolina, I believe, 6'8", and still in high school, still growing.
Phenom.
We don't have you guys' opinion on this. It's something that has come and gone. Do or die, Cal B. Easy. We should be letting these magnificent high school players into the NBA without having to go to college first.
If you're able to go to the military and die for this country at the age of 18, you should be able to make a living for yourself at the age of 18.
Good answer. Big Marcus, how you feel about it?
That's a do.
Okay, why do you feel that way?
If you got the talent, you got the talent.
Enough said. That is your do or die for the week, guys.
Do or die. Pick one.
You wanna ride in the backseat of a caddy, chop it up, do or die.
Hey, what it do, riders, man? It's your boy Cabbies and Big Marcus coming right back at you. Hey, everything on the show this week is Kobe, right? Kobe Savage. Everything Kobe Savage?
Yes.
Want to make sure everything's Kobe Savage. You all right?
Good, man. I'm
feeling the effects of the bee sting over there?
I'm on top of the
Getting
world.
a little lightheaded over there?
Nah.
Okay.
Okay, all right, you good. All right, hey, Kobe Savage coming through, man. We just want to make sure, like, if you are in the SA area, man, tomorrow, man, Kobe will be performing SA area, San Antonio.
Oh.
What you thought I said?
Nah. Keep going.
Oh man, you tripping, man. You tripping. SA area, San Antonio.
I thought you said SA.
San Antonio, man. San Antonio. Kobe Savage is in the building. San Antonio performing, man, on the Palm Beach Bill, man. He's coming through and putting that thing down, man, for Villa Cooler. So if you're down there, check him out. So with that being said, we're going to throw you to one of his songs. We're going to come back, holler at you on the other side. Let's do it.
This is The Real Game on VillaCoolRadio.com.
Beautiful music, man. I just need y'all to vibe with me. I'm on this PVO.
Now listening to the smooth sounds of Rick and Daddy's music.
Yeah. Just rock with me, man. Yeah. Kobe Savage, Villa Cooler. Let's go. This is less of me and more of you. No time for sleeping, we got more to do. Hit the studio, record a few. Yeah. This my poetry, my ghetto truth. I ain't never had nothing but some bad break sex. It's bad at the bottom when you out of K facts. It's bad when your problems overcome your faith. Don't ever let that happen, keep your focus straight. Yeah, I'm focused like LeBron on the one they hate. If that paper about to come, tell it underlay. Yeah, my family looking at me like what's on the plate. Time for Pop to make a run all across the state. Could you imagine me with Bun making speakers shake? I couldn't either, don't feel bad, call it God's grace. Truly it takes two, tell them ride bass. Yeah, it's me and the Most High who won't violate. And vibing with my wise guys, we wide awake. Cover my blind side, we the spy snakes. I'm covered cause I survived, I could've died, babe. No walking with false pride, only God saves.
When I looked inside, there I found the key. I had been given every single thing I need. I just had to find a way to hold on to my faith. Know that I can only grow if I change.
Everything around me try to work against me facts, but I'm loyal to this cause like I'm Dirty Whiskey facts. I'm really from the dirty and only God can cleanse me. The devil know my weaknesses, he trying to tempt me. I'm dodging out on time, staying extra busy. I'm writing extra rhymes, my grind grizzly. And Lord knows I keep my mind on mine. Might not pull up when I call, but he's right on time. I'm back up in the building, ain't I? Say hello to who flow like a picture painter. And I treat everyone the same, we all ain't rich and famous. But we all have suffered pain, baby, we ain't strangers. I'm like that baby who came out the major. They got prices on my head, but I feel no danger. It's crazy when you piece with shit from different angles. Be careful what you speak, we entertaining angels.
When you look inside, there you'll find the key. You have been given everything you need. You just have to find a way to hold on to your faith. Know that you can only grow when you change. When we look inside, there we'll find the key. We have been given everything we need. We just have to find a way to hold on to our faith. Know that we can only grow when we change.
What's up, world? You're listening to VillaCoolerRadio.com. Tell your friends.
Hey, what's going down, riders? This your boys, Cal Bees and Big Marcus, man, in that big body Escalade on them 33 and a halves, man. We rolling through this thing, airs down. That's somebody's water. The dog has just drunk out the, no, he tried to drink out the water, so. Let's get to it. Riders, what it do, man? Download that Villa Cooler Radio app, man, to get the hottest and the latest and the greatest. Music all day, every day, no commercials. We just run through that thing. DJs on deck. Big Marcus got his new DJ turntable he's excited about. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know. Hey, Big Marcus, I wanted to talk about Colin Kaepernick. Okay? I want to talk about Colin Kaepernick and what's going on. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Still not looking good for Colin Kaepernick.
I'm not talking about him playing. I'm not talking about him. We're not talking about him playing. I'm talking about the collusion lawsuit that he filed against the NFL owners. He's not going through the NFLPA. He hired his own outside attorney. Okay. He's taking this route. But the owners, what?
Oh, I'm just gonna tell you this is the end of the road.
Let me I just know what's going on and why it's happening.
End of the road, and I can't let go. You belong to me. I belong to you.
All right, can we get back to doing the Real Game Sports Show?
I just tell you that Kaepernick at the end of the road, man. You just sued. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about the lawsuit?
I don't want to talk about. I want to talk about the owners whose cell phone records are being. The NFL is asking for cell phone records and email messages, right? They want to know, are the owners actually colluding against Colin Kaepernick, keeping him out of the NFL? And the owners in question are some heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Robert Kraft.
Jerry Jones.
Yeah. We got Bob McNair, the inmate guy. Seahawk, Paul Allen. Seahawk on the Paul Allen. 49ers, Jed York. We talking heavy hitters in the NFL. The NFL wants to see messages from these guys backwards and forwards to see if they are talking about anything about keeping him out. And mind you, remember Jerry Jones, he spearheaded the board, the owners, to stop the extension for Roger Goodell. So I say this is a hit back from Goodell, wanting to know if the owners are actually trying to keep Cap out the league.
First of all, who filed the lawsuit?
Colin Kaepernick, Mr. Big Marcus.
So the NFL has nothing to do with the process that's going on now.
What I'm saying is, no. The NFL, the NFL wants to see any messages or text.
Actually, it's his attorneys.
Big Marcus, I'm telling you what I read. Now, if it was misprinted,
okay, I'm just letting you know. But you know what I'm saying.
What you're saying may sound right though.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But they gonna turn over what they want to turn over. I mean, basically that's it.
Because we've seen how they go with cell phones.
And the fact that the only reason why he picked these is because they have spoken out on the national anthem or kneeling. You know, so. I just don't know if you can actually, if it's just real evidence, hard evidence. You see the text. If it ain't that, then you really ain't got a case. How can if I call you and tell you, hey, we not gonna hire Kaepernick, then they can't find that. That's no evidence. So I'm hoping that I ain't gonna say I'm hoping, but I would assume that these owners are smart enough to not put it in an email or a text message, but who knows?
Even if they did, all they have to do is just do what Brady did, destroy the phone.
You get records. Okay,
well.
But the biggest story is you sued your employer that you want to go back and work for. Can you sue your bank, and your employer and go back and still work for them?
That's where the end of the road comes in.
At the end of the road, player. Okay. At the end of the road, we have come.
All right. Okay.
To the end. I got a good voice, man. This might make my voice. Is it just me? I'm gonna put my headphones.
You know what? I know why you're excited. I know why you are excited. I was looking at my sheet and I said, you know what's next? Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, that was next. I thought you were gonna say Bob. I want to talk about Bob.
No. Ezekiel Elliott. He's playing this week. Since we talking lawsuits and carrying on.
Oh yeah, I'm happy, man.
What is his new name? It's not Zeke.
Man, he got 9 lives.
19 lives. 19 lives out. 19 lives. This guy won't go away. You hear me?
He will not go away. I don't want him to go away.
No, he's not gonna go away. And
we need him.
Right. Okay. So he's super excited about being back, being able to play this week. I say being back, being able to play this week because as we see, this is a week-to-week thing. But we want to hear from Zeke himself. Zeke spoke out early this week on how you feel about what's going on. Let's go with it.
This week, my energy level was high like the rest of this team. I think everyone's excited. I kind of felt a little bit of it seemed like a little burst of adrenaline in this team when I came in the locker room and everyone saw me and realized that I was going this week. And so, we're all just excited to go out there and get better as a team this week and try to get another win.
That was Zeke being asked about being able to come back. And early in that clip as well, he was talking about how he got the message. Who called and what he was doing. So he was super excited about being back. So with that being said, 1 week, what do you think going forward? Because you're on our esteemed panel here. You seem to know more about the law than anyone else. So
what you trying to say?
I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
The
okay.
riders need
I
to.
took it the wrong way. My bad.
No, don't take it
My
personal,
bad.
sir. Don't take
My
it personal.
bad. My bad.
What do you like? Okay, why was he able to play this week?
Because he filed an appeal, and the Court of Appeals basically said, until we able to hear your case, we will give you a stay. We will let you play, but because we're gonna hear it next week, we will have our decision.
Okay.
But the whole time, this has been about whether he plays now or not. He still has a case, so even if he gets suspended or not, the case will go on, and it'll probably be resolved this summer. So it's a larger case other than the case that we're talking about now.
So, are we looking at the ideal of most likely the ideal of Zeke playing probably the rest of the season?
Depends on, and I'll give my opinion next, but it depends on what this court says Monday.
Okay.
And I would kind of say no, because this is the same procedure, the same thing that happened with the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals in Louisiana when they denied it, the Sherman Court on the first temporary. So I don't think that they're going to give him an injunction. I just don't.
Okay. Well, we're gonna keep our eyes and ears peeled to
he got 9 lives.
19 lives. Zeke won't go away. And good for Zeke. And like I told you though, like I say, 50-50. That's right, James. 50-50. Either way, I tell you what, he's fighting. However, again, this is not about guilt or innocence. But if he did do it, and he's doing all of this, and it comes out one way or another that we have proof that he did it, I don't, at this point, I wouldn't know what to say or do.
I mean, people do that all the time. If I'm going, it's just like if I lie to my girl, man, I'm gonna die telling a lie.
Okay.
You don't never admit shit if you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
us.
The difference between you and Zeke is Zeke's situation is playing out in front of the
man,
world.
he's still the same. I mean, I guess you could say that.
Okay. So what we got? We got a call coming through. Let's get to it. Caller, what it do? This your boy Cal Bees and Big Marcus with the real gang. Come through. What you got?
What up, Cal Bees? This your boy Black.
Black from the block. What's up, Black? What it do?
Black from the block. Hey, man. And I done said this on our show, so I'm going to say it on y'all's, and then I'm going to hang up and listen to y'all, okay? Like, I don't understand how the law can say that you didn't do it, but the NFL can go back and say, well, there's a chance that you might have done this, so what we're going to do is suspend you for 6 games because we think you might have done it versus show me the proof. And then the evidence can't be shown from your side, but can be shown from her side. And then that's all I want to say. I'm going to hang up and listen.
All right, Black. Sure appreciate your call, man. Take a little time to holler at your boys, man.
You want to take that?
No, you got it.
I guess first of all, you got to look at the CBA, and that will give you the answer as far as why the NFL has power to discipline players. You know, it's under the players' conduct policy, and that's the rule. You know, they can go outside even if you don't get arrested or charged or whatever. They can still suspend you.
Right.
As far as your other question, as far as the proof, that's what basically Jerry Jones is saying. They're overcompensating, or they're trying to make up for the Ray Rice situation. So that's basically what that is. He's the first person to come up for the domestic violence policy, and they trying to make sure that they take a hard stance, and that's why the NFL is fighting so hard for this. That's why they are, filing all their cases and stuff, trying to get him off the field as fast as they can, because they could wait till the end of the summer. I mean, Zeke ain't harming them where they can't wait, but they want him off the field now so they can say, hey, we took a stand for domestic violence. That's what it is.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah.
So the NFL, to make sure they get their point across, they're gonna fight this tooth and nail to the bitter end. So
everybody fight.
Let's do it. Big Marcus, we come to that part of the show, which is the fabulous part of the show. We get to critique some beautiful, beautiful models.
Oh yeah, man.
So, super producer, cue it up, Breezes. Let's do it.
Who is the hottest bitch in the game? Cal B. Easy's Breezes.
I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem.
Hey, what to do? This the part of the show, man. Cal B. Easy's Breezes, man. I love this part of the show. We get to talk beautiful women and also get to introduce them to the world, whoever don't know them. So, first model on deck. Do we have the
slideshow?
Yeah, we got the slides ready. Just trying to get to it. Yasmin Adore, which is our 2-week champ. This is her 3rd week, right?
Yes.
This is her 3rd week. Something about that 3rd week kind of hangs these models up. So we're gonna see if she's gonna get through this 3rd week. But anyway, Yasmin Adore, Yas. She is an entertainment exotica, which is AKA
stripper.
She does a little something strange for some change. But I tell you what, Yasmin Adore is a beautiful, beautiful young lady.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she's a pretty tall. Yeah, Yas is right. Yas maybe 5'10", 5'11", 5'10", maybe 5'10". Yeah. I give her maybe tall. One. Yeah, she's tall. 5'10", 130. Long hair, beautiful, beautiful face.
Nice size breast.
What's that?
Nice size breast.
Yeah, she's put together well. She's carrying her weight. She's carrying the extremities extremely well. She's banging. Her booty is banging. She's like I say, she's extremely fit. She's also a entrepreneur. Check her out at It's a Beauty Bar. That is her Instagram page, but she does hair, makeup, and nails, and the stuff that's into that. So that's Yas. That's Yas. Now her challenger is Miss Tam K. MIZZ _ Tam _ K. Let's do it again. MIZZ _ TAM _ K. And by the way, Yas, you can catch her at VLive Dallas. She will actually be there, I believe, tonight. Let me go back real quick. Yeah, she'll be there tonight. Go check her out. Doors open at 11 o'clock.
They pay for a commercial? I mean, they pay for advertising?
Oh, my bad. I just trying to go see Yas. Okay. Miss Tam K, she is also a what? Entertainment exotica. That means what?
AKA stripper.
Yep, she might do something under the blue lights. Miss Tam K is loaded. Now, she is absolutely loaded.
And we ain't talking money.
And we ain't talking money either, brother. We ain't talking money either. Man, she has a basketball booty. You hear me? Basketball booty. It's perfectly round. I hope it's hers. I don't
know, B.
I don't know either, but it's her. It's perfect.
I was debating it.
Yeah, it's on her body. So I'm gonna say it's hers. It's on her body. Miss Tam K, she gets her rest. Like I say, she gets her rest. I like to say that about these models. They get their water, get their rest. Smooth skin. Now Miss Tam K, I would say she may be about 5'7". She's not that short. She's 5'7". I give her maybe 120, give or take.
That butt is 120, man.
Well, nah, but she's a little. I'm looking at her. She just have a lot of booty. She has a lot of booty, but everything else is pretty small. So, with that being said, Miss Tam, I'm kind of looking at her ass. She's a very beautiful girl. Anyway, go check her page out, Miss Tam K. Like I say, check her page out. You can see it for yourself, and also check the slides. They're beautiful. Big Marcus had brought them to you. So we're gonna go ahead and take it to the.
I picked the best pictures.
Yes, sir. We're gonna take them to the voters. Big Marcus, you're first on deck, sir.
I have to go first.
Yes, sir.
Can I pass? Because I'm having a very hard time with these two, and it started. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. It started this morning putting the slideshow together.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out who I was gonna pick, but I don't know what happened to the TV, but yeah.
Okay.
But let me pass.
All right. Okay. We're gonna go to the super producer SP.
I'm sticking with the champion.
Okay. Yas, fine ass Yas. That's what they call her. That's one for Yas. London the Great. Mr. Engineer himself. Can you please?
Well, sometimes they getting them butt shots right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stick with the champ on this one.
Stay with the champ. Yes, Yaz. Yaz him in the door. That's 2. Big Marcus. For good measure.
I'm gonna have to go with Yaz.
Go with Yaz.
Also,
it's a clean sweep.
Yeah.
It's a clean sweep. I tell you what, it was a clean sweep, but Miss Tam
I love
K.
basketball, man.
Huh?
I love basketball.
You love basketball?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Miss Tam K, she put up a fight. She definitely put up a fight. However,
I wonder when I first saw the first video with the, Come to America. She's my queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm tripping. Come on, man. That's that beef.
This is that beef thing.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Miss Tam K put up a fight. However, she was not victorious. Yasmin, you made it to the 3rd week. Miss Tam K, for showing up and definitely showing out. You did great. However, you get a parting gift. SP.
I don't fuck with you.
Sorry, Miss Tam K. Maybe we'll see you around. 3rd week, Yasmin Adore. You are our champion. What does she get?
Hi, Miss Parker.
Hey, Miss Yasmin. Miss Yasmin, we will see you tonight at V Live at 11 o'clock. I would definitely not be in the building.
Well, I'm for the same, man, boy.
No, I would not be in the building. So, with that being said, Big Marcus.
But it be sneaking through the back door.
Sneaking through the back door. Now, we got it. Oh, no, sir. So, we're going to go ahead and gather that gas. That's 3 weeks. You made it. We'll see you next week. We're going to have a nice challenger for you. So, Big Marcus, with that, we're going to go ahead and take it to a song, Kobe Savage. SP, let's do it.
This is The Real Game on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
That was James sending deflategate.com. I don't know what.
Great state of Texas. Whoa. This one for the record books. Let go. Northeast Texas on my chest. Network nation, nothing less. Look, if nothing else, I'm blessed. I've been hustling without rest. He's a Leo Plody, yeah, got the chew with Mama West. Did a video with Lucci, hit up Pookie, he up next. I'm a legend, I'm a vet. I was repping on the set. I was helping build a legacy. You fake if you forget. I'm from Texas, homeboy. Watch me make my own art. Watch me own my own home. Player out the Lone Star. This is Texas, boy, it's hectic. You get murdered in a second. I was swerving through the country, pumping UGK forever. At the end of this is treasure, so I'm pushing like I'm Bond. Representing for Texas, still it's nothing in my lungs. Texas born, Texas raised, down south we bump UGK, we was riding dirty, swinging and swerving, that money calling got us getting up early, Texas born, Texas raised, down south we bump UGK, we was riding dirty, swinging and swerving, Texas boys like Eminem Irvin.
I'm from Texas, check my necklace, my first car was a Caprice. You don't grind, you don't shine, you don't work, you don't eat. Riding solo in my slab, yeah, you do the math. Come so dirty, need a bath. Hit the south side, I don't dab. I think I'm Pimp Chad. So what the fuck is up? Wait a minute, mother. Kobe asked me not to cuss. Hogging in the game, swinging, banging, no it's us. Like my music screwed up, so loud and bang. No need to rush, lay it down. I'm a crook for life. Hold your tongue, cause you might say something I might not lie. Welcome to the South, welcome, I done came down. You know what I'm talking about? Man, hold up, I just broke them boys off.
Texas born, Texas raised, down south we bump UGK, we was riding dirty, swinging and swerving, that money calling got us getting up early, Texas born, Texas raised, down south we bump UGK, we was riding dirty, swinging and swerving, Texas boys like Eminem Irvin.
Get your mind right, hater, you a sin, and I'm a fat black undercover pimp. I make them girls get down on the floor. And my choosing fee is kin if you a pro. I'm a I-30 rider, cocaine on the paint, gripping wood, feeling good, jolly ranchers in my drink. Super tight, riding dirty, got the diamonds on the wood. Having things in the South, jamming, tell me something good. She gon' do it for daddy, but the trick gotta pay. I put the diamonds in the chain and put it all in your face. So look at me, motherfucker, look at me. Pimp C in the deck when I'm riding through the D.
raised down south, we bump UGK. We was riding dirty, swinging and swerving. That money calling got us getting up early. Texas born, Texas raised down south, we bump UGK. We was riding dirty, swinging and swerving. Texas boys like Eminem Irvin. Texas born, Texas raised down south, we bump UGK. We was riding dirty, swinging and swerving. That money calling got us getting up early. Texas born, Texas raised down south, we bump UGK. We was riding dirty, swinging and swerving. Texas boys like Eminem Irvin.
What's up, world? You're listening to VillaCoolerRadio.com. Tell your friends.
Hey, what's going down, Ryder? This your boy Cal Beats and Big Marcus, man. We coming through in this thing, that big body escalator, them 33 and a half. Big Marcus, you all right, sir?
Yeah, man, I'm making it.
Already. Big Marcus earlier. Riders who just tuned in, man, he got stung by a bee, but he's a trooper. He's sticking with us, man. So shout out to Big Marcus.
Not good, man.
You good? Good
I'm
job.
good, man.
So, Big Marcus, I want to get into the college football. It's on now. Some games. They came out earlier I think it was Tuesday. They came out with the college top 4. Do you have any? First, let me rattle off those top 4 teams: Georgia, Alabama, Notre Dame, Clemson, in that order. Do you have any problem with those teams in that order?
Man, I had a major problem, man. I was trying to figure out how Alabama ended up second.
Yeah.
Knowing that they are the best team in the country.
Okay.
Haven't seen Georgia play, so hey, I might not know. So I'm asking you, you know what I'm saying, is Georgia better than Alabama?
No, Georgia's not better than Alabama, but because the college football playoff system is so much, it's not about eye test per se. It's about strength of schedule, teams that you play. Because Georgia beat another top 4 team, Notre Dame, that gives them the edge over Bama. Bama beat then number 3 Florida State, but we see now Florida State is not a top ranked team.
True that.
Other than that, Bama have not beat anyone on their schedule that's top 25.
And another problem I have is Notre Dame. Notre Dame needs to join a conference.
They won't.
I understand that, but they always are overrated to me.
Well, that may be the case. However, the thing about it's all about the money with Notre Dame. Notre Dame don't want to. For riders who don't know, when you're in a conference, you get so much money to play in a bowl game, correct? Well, that money is not all yours once you get your check. Each team in your conference get a split of that check when you go to a bowl game. So, for example, if you go to the Sugar Bowl payout for your team maybe $14 million. You have to split that with your conference members. Notre Dame won't do that. Notre Dame and Brigham Young University are independents. They won't join a conference.
And Notre Dame has the TV contract.
And they have the TV contract with NBC, but that won't stop them. Texas has their own TV network.
I understand that, but they come on TV every week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Football guys.
Right.
But with all that said, you know what I'm saying, Notre Dame needs to find a division because I can't rank them in somebody's conference. I can't put them in my top 4.
Well, they play a good schedule. I mean, if I was to pull up their schedule, statisticians, go ahead, chime in, sir.
Their schedule, they're in a conference, but they're not because they play ACC schools.
ACC.
Well, the basketball they play
but football play
ACC schools, but they just don't have any affiliation.
Yes.
Good job. Appreciate it. Good job.
And what they tell you? ACC?
Well, if you want to look at it that way,
You just told me Florida State don't.
What's that?
You just told me who's good in the ACC.
The ACC, Clemson, NC State, which play today. Who else?
Miami.
And Miami. Oh, top 10 team. Is the U back? We're gonna find out. We're gonna talk about them in just a moment.
Come on, be real.
So the ACC is a strong conference.
Okay.
But I get it though. I get it because with that top 4, Georgia, Bama, Notre Dame, my top 4 is actually 3 of those teams. But I also kind of have OU in there as well, kind of knocking out Clemson. And the reason why I give OU the nod is because their only losses to Iowa State, which is a very hot program. Iowa State has beat TCU and has beat OU. This is a hot program right here. And Clemson lost to Syracuse. Syracuse is not ranked, so I give OU the nod over Clemson.
Then you just like them because you not looking at the eye test.
Well, again, OU.
Clemson don't look like one of the better teams in
Clemson is a solid team. OU look like a really good team.
Clemson does not look like one of the best teams.
Oklahoma beat Ohio State handily, easily. OU lost to Iowa State. Iowa State is one of the hottest football teams right now in the country.
Iowa State though.
They beat TCU.
Iowa State though.
You're looking on past. I'm looking at what it is now.
I'm looking at what it
Iowa
is now
State
too.
is a 6-2 program, which is playing some really good football.
6-2.
They are playing some really good football. Only one game behind these other 7-1.
And that's the problem I have with Oklahoma State. Oklahoma. Then you know what I'm saying. You don't look good to the eye test. Even the games that you win, you don't look good. Clemson just looks like a top 2 or 3 team, and that's why they should be in the Western Line.
Well, I understand.
Just like Alabama looks like a number 1, look like an NFL team to me, but that's a whole different story.
Well,
they should be number 1.
Well, Alabama and Georgia will meet in the SEC championship.
Yeah.
So your answer to the question will be given to you in a couple of months. But that segue to what? My top games of the week.
Oh hell.
Yeah, let's go to my top games of the week. 5-star, 4-star rating here, and we actually have 5-star games this week.
5-star games.
We have 2 5-star games.
Do we have any 1-star?
Well, we're gonna get to it. 5-star games this week is Bedlam, Oklahoma, number 5 Oklahoma at number 11 Oklahoma State. This is Bedlam, guys. 4 p.m. on FS1. My other 5-star game is number 13 Vitek, Virginia Tech at number 10 Miami. Is the U back? Is the U back? We're going to find out. They play tonight, prime time, ABC. 4-star game. I got a couple of 4-star games. Number 4 Clemson at number 20 NC State. I look for Clemson to take that game. It's going to be on ABC. However, NC State is going to be a very good matchup.
You give an analysis along with the
just a little bit. Number 19, another 4-star game. Number 19 LSU at number 2 Alabama. Alabama at 8 o'clock tonight on CBS. 3-star games. This is Pac-12 love. Number 22 Arizona at number 17 USC. Look at statistician. He don't like it either. Number 21 Stanford. Number 21 Stanford at number 25 Washington State. Now, the reason why I queue this game up, they play on Fox today.
Just because they say on TV, you put him in the thing.
No. Bryce Love, he's a Heisman candidate. Don't get this.
I think he's hurt.
Bryce Love is hurt?
He didn't play last game because of
They said he playing today.
Oh, he playing
Bryce Love is on the field today. So for you guys who have not seen this man play, watch Bryce Love, running back for Stanford. Now,
man, you got to turn the page.
I got to turn the page. Check this out though. This is my watch out now game. My watch out now. Watch this game. Texas at number 8 TCU. Watch this. 7:15 at ESPN2.
B.
What's that?
Stop tripping. Texas TCU.
Texas at TCU. What?
Why are you telling this? Texas sucks.
Come on.
Texas, watch tonight. Texas, listen. The coach, listen. He got these boys playing really, really hard. That's my watch out now game. Watch Texas at TCU. Now, my Sumlin watch. Every week I have a Sumlin watch. Kevin Sumlin. Texas A&M hosted number 14 Auburn. And they got beat 42-27. Watch out because they might fire him today. After any loss, he could be gone. So watch out for the Sumlin watch. And then my last game, last but not least.
What star is this?
This is my last one. This is my ho-hum game. Now, let me explain this to you, Big Marcus, real quick. My ho-hum game.
What was your other game? Your wild game or what?
Now, watch out now.
So you just add games to your shit.
Yes. This is my ho-hum game. The ho-hum game is, why are you on television?
Okay.
This is Minnesota at Michigan, 7:30 tonight on Fox. I don't know why it's on TV, but it is. Minnesota at Michigan. That doesn't mean to watch the game. I'm asking the question, why are you on television? That is my whole home game. Statistician, no more talking for the day. And that is it on my games for the day. Now, I got to my Heisman watch.
Hold on, let's talk about your games, though.
Okay.
And maybe we need to take a vote.
Yes.
You know, everybody on the staff.
Yes.
But you should be limited to only teams that can make the playoffs.
Well, because
22 versus 25, they ain't got no chance of making the playoffs.
If you like college football, you want to watch the game.
But you are highlighting games to watch, right?
These are just games to watch.
Highlight the good games. Highlight the good games.
It just depends what your flavor is, Big Marcus. You know, it depends on what your flavor is. My Heisman watch this week has not changed. Saquon Barkley, Baker Mayfield, Bryce Love, which is playing today, and the running back from Notre Dame, Josh Adams. Now, J.T. Barrett snuck in there last week. I'm not high on J.T. Barrett because they beat Penn State. I still go with Josh Adams.
Man, this J.T. Barrett has 25 touchdowns, 1 interception, man.
I understand.
And the way he played last week, he made my list.
I understand.
I got a list, too.
You finally have one?
Yeah, man.
Okay, what's your list?
Barkley, Love, Mayfield, and J.T.
Okay. Well, J.T. didn't make my list. J.T., I think his eligibility should be expired. He's been in college ever since I've been out of high school. So I'll need to check his age.
Man, what was your top 4?
My top 4 what? My top 4 teams? Oh, my top 4 teams. I gave it to you. You weren't paying attention.
You gave it to me?
I gave my top 4. My top 4 is Georgia, Bama, Notre Dame, and OU. I pushed Clemson down. Those are my top 4 teams. Now Wisconsin is still on statisticians. Wisconsin still undefeated?
Yes.
They didn't make my top 4, but they are an undefeated Big Ten team. So, with that being said, Big Morgan, anything you want to add to?
Nah, man, you said enough.
Okay.
You said enough,
all right,
man.
Good job there. So, coming up next, we're going to go ahead and we got a commercial break coming up. So, riders, step in, step out with us. We're going to go ahead and take us a break. We're going to holler at you on the other side.
This is The Real Game on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolaRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some.
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolaRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
Yo.com. Tell your friends.
Hey, what's going down, riders, man? It's your guys, man. We coming right back at you in this thing, man. The Real Game, the game inside of a game. We giving you the hottest commentary around, man. We trying to give it to you real hard and real crazy. Big Marcus, so you good? You done made it through that first hour?
Man, I'm good, man.
You didn't fall out the chair, so everything is great.
I ain't feel the windy Williams
yes,
yet,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir. So, last night, LeBron, they stopped, slowed down the bleeding. I think they're still bleeding, but they slowed it down.
Man, you always so dramatic,
check me
man.
out.
Stop being so dramatic.
He slowed down the bleeding.
57 points.
He dropped 50. He dropped a half a hun, 57. Now Washington had it coming because this week, John Wall and Bradley Beal mainly, they came out and said that
they was the best team.
Well, they were the best team, but last year that the Cavs was ducking them in the playoffs. They didn't want to play them in the second round. They put it together. They didn't want to play them in the second round, so they tanked at the last part of the season. Then end up with the Wizards. They end up losing to Boston. So, Bron had a little extra going in last night. They slowed the bleeding down. They won 131-22. So, I want to take it to LeBron. He had something to say about last night's game. SP, let's cue it up.
We sustained effort. We finally had, it's been a while probably since the Milwaukee game where we was able to sustain effort close to 48 minutes, and we did that tonight. Even when they made runs, we sustained effort, and that's what we kind of been harping on. Low turnovers, getting back in transition, sustaining effort, and we did that.
That was LBJ, man, coming through saying they basically played a 48-minute game. They played 48 minutes. They got the win, 131-22. So, for me, I told you last week that they were in trouble. All week long, the national pundits heard the show, been singing the same thing. Now, last night they stopped the bleeding.
All y'all are tripping.
Okay.
You know, y'all just trying to make a news story out of nothing.
Okay.
You know, y'all not considering the missing pieces that they have. You're not considering everybody is new. You're not considered that you have the best player in the league, man. The king is here, man.
That's why you just made my point.
I ain't make your point.
Yes, you did.
No.
As you talking about the missing pieces, you talking about the
So,
new pieces.
I'm telling you,
you
to
still
slow
have
down.
the best player in the world on your team.
And he hit what, 57 last night.
Okay,
man.
that's what I'm just
and
saying.
He showed y'all, man, ain't no problems.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take time for them to gel, man.
Yeah, but
you got new players, man. Everybody's new. The only
but you
person
still
that
got the best player in the world. You needed bulletin board material to play your best.
No,
that's a problem.
You gotta let these dudes be able to learn the defensive strategies and sets. You know what I'm saying? The offensive sets. These dudes, everybody but LeBron James is new. Then you still got Isaiah Thomas hurt. You know, so you don't have every piece yet. Wait till they get every piece, and then you can start judging them.
Okay.
But just like you was panicking last year at the end of the season when you talking about they was, you know, in trouble, and they still make it to the finals, they still gonna make it to the finals.
I was panicking?
Yeah, you was panicking. You said the same thing last year, man, when they was losing all them games at the end of the season.
Wow.
You don't remember that?
I don't recall. Okay. But if you say so,
I'll pull up the tape.
Okay. Oh yeah, find the tape. But I don't recall. So. So to you, they back on track?
No, I ain't say they back on track.
Okay.
I'm telling you to give them time.
Okay. Well, flipping.
I'm telling they're gonna be there at the end of the season.
Okay. Well, I don't know if this
you don't
team.
Believe that?
Well, I guess so. If you say so, we'll see. Because when Isaiah comes in, it's gonna kind of throw things around again. But we'll see. But right now, the best team in the NBA, best team in the NBA,
is who?
It's Boston Celtics.
Come on now.
And they are riding a 7-game win streak. Now, for whatever reason, when Gordon Hayward went down, everybody thought the season was over. Kyrie and company thought something else. They won 7 straight, and then last night they beat the Big Three, your Big Three in Oklahoma City.
Kyrie is a great player. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, who do you want, Boston or Cleveland? Who has the better teams? Who has the most weapons?
Well, you know, does Cleveland have the better team? Yeah, but who's going to be playing the best basketball when it matters most?
And right now, it's not when it matters.
Okay.
You can win all the games you want at the beginning of the season. When we get to this playoff, we're going to show you what time it is.
Okay. I'm not saying I'm not saying anything about you personally. I'm just saying everyone wrote Boston off. Boston has decided not to be written off.
Oh, yeah, I wrote them off, too.
Okay.
I ain't going to even lie to you. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you I didn't, you know what I'm saying? But then I believe in Kyrie. You know, I'm not gonna lie either. Cleveland was what it was because mostly of Kyrie.
Okay.
So he's a great player, man. He's a superstar.
James, I want to say it's a lot.
It is a lot, man.
I do want to.
Cleveland is a lot, man.
I do want to say that. However, I'm concerned. I am concerned with coaching. I'm concerned with chemistry.
What's the difference between the last 2 years?
With coaching and chemistry.
What's the difference though? The last 2 years. Hopefully, he didn't got better coaching. The first year he won a championship and didn't do.
I know, but sometimes when you get out there that first time, you know, you just kind of get lucky. After that, people get film on you.
Okay, then the second year he lost in the finals. This year it's his third year, man, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he getting wiser and learning the game, man.
Well, I kind of digressed and talked about Cleveland, but I'm just saying Boston 7-2. They sit atop the East in the NBA standings as far as the best team in the East. So we wrote off Boston. Boston saying not yet.
Okay, let's speed this up.
Just speed this up, cause you.
Yeah, let's speed this up, man. Cam, get ready to cue up my music, my ball music. Not yet. You gotta finish your Boston stuff, man.
Cue the music, man.
Cue the music, then, man.
Baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. I'm undefeated, never lost. How you gonna beat me? Who's better, LeVar or Michael Jordan? Ain't think about no damn LeVar. Yes, they are.
Who's better?
You know, the funny thing about that was and is, when that music first used to come on, I was so excited. I was so pumped.
But you don't even want to hear it no more, do you?
Right now, it's just. But listen, my mama always taught me damage control is the best way. So let me try to before you go into your thing, let me try to explain something.
I wasn't going there. I just want to hear the music, but since you on this, explain to me what's going on.
Right now, Lonzo is just trying to figure it out. Okay, he's trying to figure it out because you said something. I looked at his stat line. Last night, for example, he shot more times. He shot 15 times last night. He only made 3.
What was his percentage?
He only made 3. He only made 3 out of 15, 6.7 assists. They did win the game.
They won the game. He shot 20% last night.
He shot really, really low. Am I concerned? I am concerned. Does not mean I'm in panic mode, but I am concerned.
But you're willing to come down off a couple of things, right?
If you're talking about Rookie of the Year specifically, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm not conceding.
Superstar.
No, I'm not gonna come down off of that because this is first 10 games in the NBA.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But rookie.
But he's not the best player on his team.
I didn't say he would be this year. Not this year. I
could have swore you told me that.
Maybe no.
I could have swore you told me that he was gonna be the dude to take them back to the promised land and get them not only in the playoffs but
don't we have a break coming up?
Get them a championship.
No
you
break,
know what I'm saying? But let me before we go to break, man.
I'm just trying to get us out of this one.
Last couple of games, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start with the last Saturday because we was off the air by the time he played. 3 for 10 shooting, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 30%. Followed up there with Tuesday, this past Tuesday. He had 13 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. So he's not even getting a lot of assists either. You feel me? Because I said 4 and 3 assists. That was 46. I mean, he was shooting 46%. Thursday, 0 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. So you already know who his percentage was, right? 0 points. You know, it was 0. 0 for 2. He shot 2 times. He's scared to shoot. And then last night, he shot 20%. Your boy, I have never seen point guards who could not shoot or score make it in the league.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. However, that's not Lonzo. That's not going to be his path. James, I do agree. They do have to get better players around them, but I think they personally have good enough players.
Nah, they don't.
They have good enough players it's a young team.
When your best player is Nash. No. Your best player is Lopez.
Yeah, I guess so.
You ain't got a good team.
I guess so.
I guess really don't.
Point. Yeah, I guess so.
When you have to go to a dude named Brook Lopez, and that's the sets you running sets for this dude. that tells me everything I need to know about your team.
Yeah, you got a point.
Come
on, man. SP said wrap it up, man.
Right, just one more thing. It tells me something about Alonzo because you behind Brook Lopez as far as being the leader of the team. Go and play my music, though.
Baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. I'm undefeated.
Say shot caller.
How you gonna beat me?
Shot.
Who's better? LeVar or Michael Jordan? Think about no damn LeVar. Yes, they are.
What's next, man?
Man, we're going to go ahead and take it.
This nigga's scared.
It is about that time, Calbees. You want to go and get the disclaimer?
Oh, yeah. That's my...
Okay, we have some time. Let's do it. Yes. Mr. and Mrs. Alien, hi, this is Cal Be Easy. Please do not destroy or disturb my phone, mess with my family, or harm any of the like. I respect you and everything about you.
Okay. So we got a lot to go through this week, guys.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. You said a lot.
I'm going to start off with, I've been trying to pull up our podcast on Facebook, okay, but it keeps going to this. So I'll go to a new tab. This is just the aliens, I guess, playing with us, I guess. So I go Facebook. And I'll pull up the original podcast that we posted that we're now on right now, right? Here it is right here. So I want to edit because I didn't put, we don't own the music rights to the music. Edit post. And it goes to this. I don't know what that's all about. Something about invite friends. So this is the first time I've ever seen this. So anyway, the aliens just wanted to say, hey. So going on. Last week we didn't get to play the clip of Mr. Understanding is what I call him, Cal Be Easy.
Understanding?
Inner. Okay,
Inner.
There's understanding. This is Mr. Inner Standing. And I call him that because his YouTube channel is entitled Understanding. And so I gave y'all a rundown on what understanding was last week. It's kind of like you know stuff before you even think you really know it. That's called understanding. If you don't know it, then you figure it out. You try to understand it. Popping TVs. Popping TVs are another alien thing that they do to kind of let us know that they're here and they may agree or not agree. I don't know if you guys' TV pop at home, but my TV pops. Whenever I think about certain things or say certain things.
The TV make a sound?
It'll pop. It's like my old man, I had to question him. He said that the heat will expand the parts, small working parts in the TV, and that's what you're hearing. I said, okay, I'll go for that. If the TV is turned off, it's been on for a while, it might be popping. But my TV pops all day. Anyway, let's play this clip of Mr. Understanding on our favorite topic on the K-Files, synchronicity.
They have the ability to be in two places at once. So how a computer functions with generally it needs to be a 0 or a 1. This new computer, it could be in both spaces at the same time. So this does wonders for programming languages. It even allows these computers to decrypt even the strongest encryption being used today in some of the spy industries and those kind of things. That's what they originally built these systems for. But how we cross this over into who we are is you need to realize that we are already trinary, if not beyond, but we were already trinary systems. We were already quantum systems. But now, because you're a quantum system, but you're using a binary software, You can't actually go and maximize yourself until the full potential of who you are until you learn to speak a new language. And this new language will actually allow you to go into any session, to any space, and to be able to communicate not from an energetic field of judgment, but from one who is there that is fitting in at the perfect time for a specific situation. And some people call that synchronicity. Like, wouldn't you love to always be in the right place at the right time? What I've actually uncovered is that what these binary languages do is they move like blocks in your mind, i.e. the geometry that we just looked at is basically a cube. It's like a cube tumbling over, but really your mind is a wheel. It needs more.
So that's him kind of, it's pretty long, so I just gave you the gist of it. Going back on being in this zone type of deal, like I was in the zone out there on the court, like last 6 or 7 points today. I can actually put myself in this place, this zone. I know how to get there. That's why I know this boy ain't gonna beat me in no basketball. I just sit out here and shoot jump shots on his ass all day because I know how to place myself in the zone. So synchronicity, I can like look at the TV and it'll change when I look at it. That's synchronicity. We'll get into it.
This nigga's scared.
That is your K-Files for the week.
I don't know what to say. You know what to say?
I put intense research on these topics for the K-Files. Cal, be easy.
For you, dude, Mr. Interstanding.
Understanding.
Like the inner me, in my inner self. Inside. Yeah. Understanding. I need him to dumb it down a little bit.
Oh man, this dude knows everything. That's impossible. Like, the only impossibility, Big Marcus, that I thought existed was for someone to know everything. But this cat know everything.
Let's just go to a song. Let's just take it to a song. That's next on the sheet. Let's just go to a song.
This is The Real Game on VillaCoolRadio.com.
The time that I'm daydreaming, just know that I'm feeling haunted. My regular scheduled program is always interrupted. Only since the love and affection is so corrupted. A little bit of hate mixed with all this anger, poured out in a pan and cooked up for a stranger. This is danger. Tired, tormented all at once. Smart as I wanna be, but I'm still considered a dunce. No funds, no fun, no fam. People be around, but do they really give a hand? Don't think so. Head up, eyes open, don't blink, bro. There's things you understand and there's things you still don't know.
Who's that moving in the shadows? Going everywhere that I go. Knowing all the things that I know. I won't ever make it easy for you. Shadows, you just waiting for a slip up. Hoping that you get it, come on. Open up a window for you.
Father, forgive them for they know not what they do. Don't hate the sin, I hate the sin. Watch for clues. See, everybody ain't your friend, this is true. Some people hate to see you win, so don't snooze. They lurking in the shadows like the Reaper. It's a battle to decipher who is good and who is evil, so I pray for spiritual discernment. All this wickedness gon' turn me to a hermit. I trust none. If you slipping, niggas will bust guns. I'm never slipping, my enemies got it tough. From closed windows, watch me and my fam eat. No shadow boxing with demons who entertaining these creeps, not me.
Who's that moving in the shadows? Going everywhere that I go. Knowing all the things that I know. I won't ever make it easy for you. Shadows, you just waiting for a slip up. Hoping that you get it, come up. I won't open up a window for you.
Seem like I got an obsession with depression, unable to think clearly, constantly second guessing. Insomnia causing phobias, tripping hallucinations, dealing with insecurities, violating probation. My adolescence was innocent, infidelities injured me, devils wanting to sentence me. Can't remember memories, annexes with my Hennessy, recipe for disaster, prisoner of my mind, heart cold as Alaska. The music is therapeutic, the passion ain't there to prove it. Heartless, hopeless, romantic, the pussy don't even move me. Contrary to your belief, my childhood was full of grief. My auntie died in her sleep, that's why I don't like to sleep. Alright.
Who's that moving in the shadows? Going everywhere that I go. Knowing all the things that I know. I won't ever make it easy for you. Shadows, you just waiting for a slip up. Hoping that you get it, come up. I won't open up a window for you. Shadows.
What's up, world? You're listening to VillaCoolerRadio.com. Tell your friends.
Hey, what it do, riders? Facebook, what it do, what it do. Hey, appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in and always checking in with you guys, man, taking up a little time of your day just to say hey and give us a shout, man, of you. Appreciate that from the bottom of our hearts. That was so sentimental. That was so sentimental.
You so emotional, man.
I know,
Man, we appreciate y'all though, for real, on the real, man.
For sure, for sure. Big Marcus, are you ready to give some money away?
Man, I'm always ready, man. Hit him a thing, Cam.
Are you trying to get your money up? We've got you covered.
Okay, we just, yeah. Last week, we went 3-0, man. Dallas covered.
Because you finally got serious about it.
Finally got serious about it, man. You know what I'm saying? I figured, man, I was doing a injustice to the riders, man, and it's time to start making some money, man.
Yeah,
it's really time. So Dallas covered, the Bills covered, and Carolina, which was a pick 'em, they covered. So these three guaranteed, man. You're gonna definitely make some money off this, big. You might want to write it down. I'm trying to tell you, these are. It's like me giving free candy to kids, man. And, you know, I'm giving this out.
Giving the game away.
New Orleans play Tampa Bay. Point spread is -7. New Orleans. Take New Orleans, man. They're at home.
They're gonna cover.
They're gonna cover. They're gonna beat Tampa Bay by more than 7 points. KC and Dallas. They got Dallas -2.5. Take Dallas, man. We got Zeke. We gonna ride the hot hand, man. Like I've been telling on the Cowboy show, which every Sunday after the game. We going on this streak. We took them last week. We won. Dallas gonna bring you some money this week too, man. So 2.5. Take Dallas. Stay at home. Now, last week we had the Bills and the Raiders, and I said don't take the Raiders because they was on the East Coast 12 o'clock game, and at the
I don't remember you saying that.
You know what I'm saying? I said that West Coast teams don't play good when they
That
play
is
a
true.
12 o'clock game.
That is
on,
true.
on the
Okay.
East Coast.
Okay,
That's
maybe I
what
missed
said.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't be listening to
Nah, I was.
my segment because I see you don't be writing my picks down like I be telling you.
Well, last week was the first week you were serious. So I need to see a pattern here before I get serious about it.
Man, ride with me, boy.
Okay,
Ride
I
with
need to
me,
see a
man.
pattern.
Nah, you don't need to see. If I'm telling you to ride with me, right? That's what's wrong with people and not making money, man. Trust me, man. Let me help you make money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So have a little faith, man. Ain't nothing wrong with the faith. But getting back to it, last week I told you that the Raiders, they was going to the East Coast, 12 o'clock. It's the opposite for me this week. They're playing Miami, in Miami, but it's a night game. And the fact that the Dolphins gave away their best player this week, take the Raiders and the -3. Raiders will cover the -3. Those are my 3 games. New Orleans -7, Dallas -2.5, and the Raiders -3.
All right.
Man, I'm telling you, it's on. What's next,
Trying
man?
to get your money up. We've got you covered.
All right, real quick, let's go ahead because I want to do something different here. You got a stat? Do you have a stat?
Is it time for a stat?
Do you have? If you got a stat, it don't really matter.
Yeah, I got a stat.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I got a stat, man.
You do?
Want a stat now?
I'm just trying to see if you got a stat.
You want it now?
I want it now.
You serious?
I'm dead serious.
Women lie, men lie. Numbers don't. The real game stat of the week.
They don't think I got a stat this mother. Over the last 50 seasons, man, LeBron and Kobe are the only players to score 50 points in a game in their 15th season or later. I'm going to give you an extra stat. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. I'm on it today, man. That beast stunned the shit out of my ass. And I'm on it, baby. You know what I'm saying? LeBron is the youngest player to reach 29,000 points, man. You're looking at the dude that's going to pass everybody for the most points once he finishes. That's my stats. Appreciate y'all.
Women lie, men lie. Numbers don't. The real game stat of the week.
See,
numbers don't lie, baby.
What I did there, Big Marcus, it's not time for stat of the week, but I had to see your professionalism at work. I had to know if you really had a stat. I had to know. And you passed the test, sir.
So you fucking with me.
Pretty much. I know it's not time, but I looked at the shit, I said, hey, let's see if he really got a stat.
Man, I'm always on
All
the baby, you know
all
what I'm saying?
Big Marcus, I'm impressed.
Yeah,
I am actually impressed that you
Yeah,
take
man.
your segment serious. Your segment serious.
Hey, man, I can't promise nothing else, but I can promise you every week I will have something that's dealing with numbers.
Okay.
It might not be a stat, man, but it deal with numbers, man.
Okay.
Numbers never lie.
Okay. I'm impressed.
Cal B might, but numbers don't.
Cal B might, but numbers don't. Okay. So, good job. Now, Tiger Woods. It's been a Tiger Woods sighting. 41-year-old Tiger Woods. 41, 42, I don't know.
Shout out Tiger Woods, man.
Eldrick Woods.
Nope.
Eldrick Woods this week.
Man, you ain't got to call him by his
Eldrick
whole name,
Woods.
man.
One Eldrick Woods. He said something this week. Listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. Cal B Easy is a sports savant. I'm a savant. Correct.
What does that mean?
Savant.
Yeah.
Look it up. You'll see me. You'll see Cal B Easy.
So they be asshole? What does that mean? What does it mean? I see a picture of you.
It means above average. That's what it means.
Above average?
Above average.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Upper echelon. Upper echelon. That's me.
Oh, nah, you go a little too far.
Yeah, upper
above
echelon.
average was good, man.
But check it out though. Check it out.
Uh-huh.
Eldrick is trying. He's been cleared to do some hitting. He's been cleared. But this week, he's been out of the game so long. They've all of a sudden changed the golf ball.
Man, don't hate on Tiger, man.
Now listen, check it out though. Tiger said, and I was trying to pull an article up, but my computer, my nice laptop was acting up. He said that the balls they're too smooth. Is that what he said? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
I don't understand. It's a golf ball.
It ain't for you to understand.
Okay. It's a golf ball.
You talking about a dude who is the best player who ever played the game. I don't expect for you who don't even play golf, probably ain't never picked up a golf ball in your life to even understand what he's talking about. So I don't understand what he's talking about. But because it's Tiger Woods, fuck it. I agree. If he say the ball too heavy, I agree with this shit.
I haven't, but it's funny. What's the mother? Rory hadn't complained. Sergio haven't complained. What's the other guy's name? What Justin Spieth hasn't complained. None of them complain about smooth golf balls, but till Eldrick come on back. Eldrick come back. He ain't even in the tournament. Actually, he's in the tournament coming up. He got an exemption because it's his tournament. He got an exemption to play in.
Hey, why you got to put all that in? Just say he coming up in the tournament. You ain't got to say because he got this and got that.
He didn't earn his way in. He got an exemption. And for those
he ain't got to earn his way in for his own thing.
I know. That's what I'm saying. If it wasn't his own tournament, he wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't have made it.
But you ain't got to put all that in there. Just say, hey, man, he going to play. You sound like a hater, man. You sound like a real hater. But I'm going to tell you why those dudes ain't saying what Tiger Woods say. How many majors does Tiger got?
I think he's been stuck on 14 for like 14 years.
We'll take that. 14 years. I put the 14 years. You know what I'm saying? Those dudes that you said combined probably ain't got 14 together. So they wouldn't know what the ball's supposed to be feel like anyway. Anyway. They ain't got the experience Tiger got, man.
But they professionals. They rank players in the world. What you mean they don't? It's not about having the experience. They know what a golf ball is supposed to be or feel like.
Hey, we do a show, right? Sports show, right? Does that make us experts on how to do sports shows, or you know what I'm saying?
Well, like I say, after 30, this is our 33rd show, 32nd show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an expert.
Oh hell.
I am.
You don't compare it to the sports anchors on.
The difference between us and them, the difference is, I just haven't decided to go that right. I mean, that's the only difference.
Oh, that's the only.
If I was to move to Bristol,
that's the only.
You think do you think I would still be doing real game if I was in Bristol?
I know you wouldn't. But why you ain't in Bristol?
I would still do the real game. I'll come back to the real game. Because I'll be in Bristol, too. I do both.
But
I bring the real game with me. That's what I do. I bring the real game with me. To Bristol.
But the reason I brought that scenario up is they ain't been in the game, or they ain't been on that level as Tiger. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know the feel for the ball or how it's supposed to feel coming off the they not as precise. Cause he a vet in the game, man. He OG Tiger Woods, man. You tripping, man. You should know this.
I don't. Are we done? Are we done with Eldrick?
Yeah. But look for his comeback, man. They said this dude is swinging like old Tiger Woods. They say, man, it's going 300 yards. Tiger gonna be back, man. Tiger gonna win a championship. This is a masterpiece.
14. Is he gonna reach what's the most? 17?
They gonna get 18, man.
Okay. I don't think nobody's ever won a major after the age of 40. I don't know. Statisticians, when you get
I know somebody have.
Who?
One of the either Jack or
check that out. Check that out for me, statistician. Has anyone won a major over the age of 40? Can you check that for me? Yes. I don't think that's happened, Big Mark. You think Greg? You think Norman has?
Either him, Jack, or one of them.
Okay. Well, we're gonna find out. I don't believe such. But like I say, we're gonna check that out.
Don't hate on Tiger so much.
No, I'm not hating on Tiger, man. It is what it is. Oklahoma
Excuse
Bellum.
me.
What's that?
I got 4.
4 of them.
4?
Yes.
4.
Yeah.
4 people.
Who?
Lee Trevino.
Mm-hmm.
Hale Irwin. Jack Nicklaus. Julius Boros.
I only know Trevino and Norman. I don't know those other two guys.
And Trevino wasn't too far away. I mean, it was what, in 2000?
No, I think Lee Trevino been.
Oh,
he's been dead quite a while.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, so it hadn't been done in a very long time.
Oh, you got to add that. But it's been
It
done.
hadn't been done in 27 years in
That's
counting.
it's just some.
The Golden Bear. The Golden Bear.
So that just let me know this is something that Tiger can achieve and will achieve because it hasn't been done, and he's the only person that does things that hadn't been done. I got your back, Tiger, on this show. Ain't nobody gonna talk dirty about you.
Oh, Julius Burroughs was 48 at the time.
In 1948?
Nah, he was 48 years old.
68. I knew it was a 68. 48, 58, 68. So basically, it probably won't happen. Anyway, shout out to Edric, man, for getting back out there, man. Hopefully your back is working well. And
Hater.
yes, hopefully you got your legal issues cleared up. And we'll see you out there on the links. So, with all of that being said, Big Marcus, we've come to the part of the show, man, where we can just kind of ramble. We got some time.
Oh, we got time?
We got time.
Well, you guys got Hustler on the week on our itinerary, but I don't know if you meant to put that on there.
No, we didn't need it.
No, it's supposed to be stat of the week, man.
Stat of the week.
Oh, gotcha.
And he kind of put it out of order. That's why it's kind of confusing.
He
playing jokes on everybody.
I got it out of order, but I didn't put Hustle of the Week on the sheet, though.
Well, you guys got approximately 5 minutes.
We got 5 minutes. So just say you messed up and put Hustle of the Week on the sheet.
I admit I messed up.
Okay.
But I ain't trying to get over on you with it. Like you try to get over me with my stats. I'm always ready, man.
Preparation,
Shit.
Morgan. Preparation, man. Preparation.
Is that the key?
That's the key, man. That's the key to success. Preparation.
Man, shout out again to Cam, man, and his hooping abilities, man. You know, just real talk. I didn't have a lot of faith in you.
I had zero.
Zero
I'm not gonna
faith.
lie.
And then for the riders that, you know, Cam ended up playing Black from the
Black from the Block.
Yeah, who is 27 or 28. Cam is over 40. Hadn't played basketball in 20-some years, and he represented for the old people, man.
The reason why I had zero faith, not because of talent, just the fact of he's 40. That's one. But he was honest. He hadn't really picked up basketball in a very long time. He's indulging in let's say in curricular activities. They kind of take your lungs and don't let you do 100% of that. And I just did not think he was gonna make. But I did see while he was playing. I saw determination on his face.
You saw the determination.
I saw determination on his face.
He wasn't going to give up, and if they didn't make it to 10, he was gonna be out there until they made it.
Until they made it.
I don't care. We almost missed the show messing with them, man.
I was thinking if he was to lose, he would have said run it back.
Oh, you know he would have.
I had a feeling he would have said run it back.
We gonna be there all night.
Black was gonna quit before Cam lose.
I think that's kind of what happened to Black too.
Yeah, Black did quit.
He kind of gave up at the end.
Yeah, he had no tank. He had no gas in the tank.
And he didn't have the determination that.
No, he didn't have the will. See, he didn't have the want to.
Calvin, we call that competitiveness.
Competitiveness. He ran out of it. And at the end, he didn't have what he needed. But the older age, the grit, the determination.
That's smart.
Yeah, I call it moxie.
Yeah.
Moxie.
Yeah. You tend to fall back to what you know.
That's right.
And late in the game, you know what I'm saying, Cam Jumper came through. He even called one off the backboard, man.
I asked, was the bank open? The bank was open. I said, well, look at here.
He said, bank shot, bam. And it reminded me of old school guys readjusting their game.
Yes.
To still play.
Yes. He did take it in one time for a reverse layup.
Oh, and then another strategy: fire the shit out of them if they come in the paint.
Yeah. It was a few flavors. And what happens when you foul them hard, you take a little bit out of them.
Oh, you take them out. You take them out. You take out.
Gotta lean on them, London. Just gotta lean on them.
And by the end of the 3/4 into the game, Black did not drive anymore.
I don't even know if he made it to 3/4. I don't even know if he got it to the 3rd or the 4th. I think halfway in, Black knew I'm going to have to shoot Jays. Because if I go inside, I'm going to get touched. And he got touched hard. Yeah. I thought it was going to be a fight. It's gonna be a fight.
It's playground ball.
That's playground
Calvin.
ball.
It's playground.
You know, that's the difference in eras, though, too.
That's true.
We grew up in the Jordan era where you can...
Yeah, you foul.
You know, you foul. If you see blood, then that's a fake.
That's flagrant.
You know what I'm saying? Now, it's, you know, I just tap you and, you know.
Because there was a few times Cam got fouled, didn't even call a ball. That's a wow.
Yeah. So shout out to Cam, man, for representing.
I appreciate you guys. You got me blushing over here. I feel good. I think I feel a little muscle coming on my arm, a little bicep.
Now, wait. Slow down. Cam.
Yeah, you might not be ready for the pickup games. Yeah, you might want to go because
slow down.
You had a lot of missed shots in between shots. I think both of y'all was like. You probably like
it was
5
some Lonzo
for
stat
20.
lines.
Yeah.
It was some Lonzo stat lines
5
out
for
there.
27.
Keep in mind, I don't have any contacts and one bad eye. So
that's the key. I forgot about the bad eye. I forgot he's out there with one eye. Yep. That's what the depth is. So he was able to see things. Great job, Cam.
Yeah, I give you props, man. You represented for me. I feel proud, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I was out there playing. You know, so I ain't gonna be able to do it, but yeah, I feel good.
Good job. I thought he was gonna have hooping shoes though. He didn't have hooping shoes.
He didn't need them.
No, but he was 20.
But he did have a headband though.
I had my LeBron James headband. That's all I needed.
When I looked up and saw him with the headband on, I put my head in. Because when we played in high school, he didn't wear a headband.
I didn't. I had to bring it out. I had the high socks, the knee socks back then, so I didn't have any knee socks, so I had to go with headband.
Okay, so that's your old throwback. Good job, Cam.
Appreciate you, brother.
Proud for the 70 babies. 80 babies raised. 80 babies.
80.
70 babies.
But we going in the 70, but we 80 babies was raised in the 80s.
Late 70s
Born in the 70s.
Oh,
but
man, we
raised in the
70
80s.
babies, man.
No, we 80 babies, man. If you born, whenever you're born, you're raised in the next generation, son. Your 80s,
it's when you born, though, man. It's when you
you're
born.
born in the 70s, but you don't know nothing about the 70s.
You still in the 70s. That's when
but
you
was
born.
An 80s baby.
Muhammad Ali had a cartoon.
Go on with your thoughts, man.
Hey, man, let's go. Hey, y'all come to the part of the show, man. Cal Be Easy start of the week, man. So, what we like to do with that, we like to start it off with a word, and that word likes to lead me into a thought. We're going to keep it short and sweet this week. I would like for you guys to understand where I'm coming from and what I'm trying to explain to you. This is Cal Be Easy start of the week. My word is extraordinary. Extraordinary. Outstanding or remarkable in a particular capacity. Outstanding or remarkable in a particular capacity. The word speaks for itself. Extraordinary. The word speaks for itself. As you take your journey this week to get your week started, I want you to look at every task and tackle it with extraordinarily great positivity. I want you to don't look at the negative. Look at the positive. Don't look at the gray cloud. Look at the sun that's to follow. Look at every situation extraordinarily. Look at it like this. Don't look at the bad, okay? Don't look at the bad because the bad exists. We know it's there. Look at the good because the good is coming. I lost my thought. Big Marcus.
The good is coming.
The good is coming. The aliens took my thought from me.
Oh man.
The aliens. But extraordinary, like I say, extraordinary, outstanding or remarkable in a particular passage. Just study the word, look at the word, and try to put that into your vocabulary. Extraordinary. Let's get out of here.
Appreciate it.
Oh man. So, came to the end of the show. Real game. 32 shows in.
Yeah, buddy.
32 shows in, man. We are rolling. We are rolling. Hey, appreciate y'all for tuning in and always showing up with you guys. We got to get out of here. SP, appreciate it. Keeping the board going. Sue Engineer. Thank you, sir. Another great day. Statistician. You're going to get out there again. Big Mark. Let's get out of here.
Man, shout out to everybody who was on the Facebook and tuned in, man. We out this bitch.
You were listening to The Real Game on VillaCoolaRadio.com. If you missed any part of the show, you can catch the replay every weekday on VillaCoolaRadio.com from 2 to 4 p.m. Central. You can download the show podcast anytime on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely, let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at lturner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolerRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some.
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day